must think only of Lord Debling today.
Shut up.
This book is on voyages to the north where Lord Debling intends to travel.
Men love to explain the world to us. If we've already explained it to ourselves through reading, then they will feel superfluous and unmanned.
I mean, she's not wrong. Hey, meat eaters! J.K. Calloway here, jumping back into Bridgerton. Mid-season finale, season 3, episode 4. This one's called Old Friends. Yeah, that might blow up in some faces here. We'll see, because, you know, both of them are in the same spot. They both realize... Well, I mean, Penelope's realized it forever, but Colin now realizes, oh, he wants a piece of that Penelope. He wants a pen. But, unfortunately now, she kind of has a suitor. Someone who appreciates her. From the off. That's last we left off was, this, guy we never met before, obviously, but apparently he's a naturalist. Vegetarian. Doesn't like the idea of killing living beings and eating their flesh. But, the big problem with that is steak is so good. That's all I got. Just dry brine it, let it sit in the fridge overnight. Just put a bunch of garlic powder, salt and pepper, rub it in there. Start by putting it on the side with the fat, letting that fat render and drip onto the fire, the charcoal and the flame, come up with the fat and flavor the rest of this thing. It's just, it's so good. But despite his, penchant for not liking deliciousness, it seems like a good dude, right? Seems like he's treating her well. Seems like he's genuinely interested. He's not treating himself like some prize to be won, nor is he treating Penelope like that as well. Or the other girl, for that matter, the tall bitch. He's just getting to know people. He understands the game, clearly. He's older, 35, maybe, but he's not like a creep about it. So that's nice. Everyone who's into Francesca, on the other hand. So now, that Penelope does have an actual interested suitor. What's Colin gonna do? Is he gonna just stand back and let maybe his best friend growing up, who now he realizes maybe he wants to be with? And I think it's still a maybe, but he knows he would never be bored conversationally because they've always gotten along that way. But now is there the other side of the coin, passion? And I think he knows from her side there would be. And he didn't realize from his side there would be either until they shared that kiss. Until she asked him, please kiss me. I've never been kissed, and I'm afraid that I never will be. And it's like, woman, you're too cool not to have been kissed. Don't stop it. But they did. It was awesome. He's obsessed with her now because he's a simple bitch. And we all are. All men are simple bitches. You know this to be true. Male, female, or otherwise. Idiots like me who identify as male, we're stupid. More so, we're simple. But you know what I mean. But yeah, make sure you do hit like and subscribe on the channel if you enjoy what we're doing around here. Always appreciate that. And we're taking this week to catch up on Bridgerton. Part 2 will be out in a month. We'll be here for that as well. And we're going to do the same thing, just a straight week through. And if you want to check out the full reactions to all these episodes, every episode we do of everything we do, they're over at Patreon, patreon.com/JKReacts. Full reactions over there. Different tiers, but for the most part, anything on YouTube is going to be at our $2 level, our lowest level. And yeah, also, every episode we do here on YouTube, we give a shout out to one of our patrons. And this episode, we're shouting out D. Neal. Thank you, D. What's the D stand for? I'm going to go with Dexter. Dexter Neal. That's your name. Change your name. Anyway, I do appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you want to hear your name said here on YouTube at some point, go jump over to Patreon, sign up, and we will say your name. And maybe even improve your name like we just did for Dexter. You're welcome, Dexter. Ah, shit, your name's David, isn't it? Yeah, your name's David. Old friends. Like my old friend David. Oh, I'm such a nerd. Anyway, let's jump in and see how they wrap up. Well, we'll see, because, like, they've been doing this lately. They started with Stranger Things, right? Splitting up seasons, right? And I understand why. Because they want 2 months out of people watching the show, not just the one. You know? Like, I'm surprised they haven't fully moved to weekly episodes. Because you get more money that way. You know what I mean? Like, so, we'll see. I mean, Disney Plus did weekly from the start, and all of a sudden, they're almost as big as Netflix. Just saying. So, yeah, you know they're changing slowly. But did they plan for this, is what I want to see. Is this going to be a big-ass moment, a big-ass cliffhanger? This mid-season finale. Let's find out. Here we go.
So often, my Penelope is sat at that window reading, and now here she is in the room, and we have you to thank for that.
Is that so?
I suppose I mostly just enjoy the view. But I have grown rather tired of it. And I'm very glad to be here with you.
Does it go right into Colin's room? No, probably not. Just the Bridgertons in general.
When you were asking about friendship and whether it can blossom into love,
Yeah.
is there something you wished to discuss with me?
I simply want the best for Francesca.
Mm-hmm.
I shall come down later.
I have come to call on you.
Mr. Bridgerton, I do not wish to be called on.
Is it our minds?
Hey. Okay.
There is a caller here.
Yes, bring him in.
Calm down. Hey.
Miss Francesca. John Sterling.
Earl of Kilmartin.
It is a pleasure
Earl?
to meet you.
Boom.
Pleasure is mine.
He's an Earl. Yep. Silence. Yep.
You must think only of Lord Devlin today.
Shut up.
This book is on voyages to the north where Lord Debling intends to travel.
Men love to explain the world to us. If we've already explained it to ourselves through reading, then they will feel superfluous and unmanned.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Miss Pepington, are you reading about the fabled Northwest Passage?
I was. I find it
Terribly
so...
confusing.
The tragedy of a spinster whose father is now promising to marry her to one of his aged friends.
Sounds like German literature.
She's so quick. I love it.
Are there any novels in which the man goes travelling for a very long time and his wife is happy to stay behind tending the estate?
But if the wife did have her own interests in life, then perhaps they could both be very happy.
A practical match, but a happy one? I like the sound of that.
No.
Enjoyable music. Yes?
If I am being honest, no. Just as you think you are starting to comprehend the melody, the song is over. A song like this would be far sweeter if it were played in 3/4, so one could, in fact, feel the music.
If you'll excuse me.
Oh. What?
Miss Bridgerton, if I may speak to my daughter. Alone?
Of course.
You
Wait
are
right there.
not to be seen with that Bridgerton girl any longer. Do we have an understanding?
What's the problem with Eloise? Isn't the Bridgerton name like... Huh.
The necessity imposed on us to remain cavalier about the one thing in life that holds genuine meaning. Do you not find it lonely?
Yeah, it can be. Absolutely. Yeah, but we all play that dance when we're young, don't we? As men. It's weird. It is weird.
Miss Featherington.
Lord Debling has requested my permission to propose.
Did you give it?
Of course I did. Do you know, I've heard that Lord Debling has one of the largest homes in Mayfair, 24 staff, a fleet of curricles. Can you imagine the kind of influence that will give you? The kind of influence it will give all of us.
There you go. There it is.
Oh, do not tell me you're holding out for love. Oh, this is the very reason why I discourage you from reading.
Holy shit!
Living to please others? I imagine it can be wearying at times, painful. I do not blame you for putting on armor lately. But you must be careful that the armor does not rust and set so that you might never be able to take it off. I hear Penelope may be getting a proposal tonight. Lady Featherington will not stop telling anyone who will listen.
Tonight?
I do hope you feel better.
God, I love her. I love her so much. Plant that seed. Get his ass moving. Make a choice, bitch. Let's go. What the fuck? Are you shitting me?
This little love
Are
play
you shitting me with
will
that?
inspire my lovers tonight.
Should you not be careful talking to me? I am that Bridgerton girl, after all. You heard that. I apologize for my father. How is it you have the courage to be so different?
It is not courage. I simply cannot understand why others do not see things the way I do.
You must forgive me for rushing off abruptly last time you met. It is only that I wanted to get you this.
Piece of music, maybe?
I am not a man of many words, but I do believe in the power of a gesture.
I believe Lord Samadani was fetching Miss Francesca lemonade. And now she is...
Not drinking the lemonade.
Her fucking face.
Giving me a pain in my chest.
Oh, no. Forgive me?
In fact, I have been tender all week.
You're pregnant, you dip.
Are you mocking me? My chest has been sore non-stop.
You're both pregnant, you dipshits.
Do you mind if I interrupt?
Oh,
It should only take a moment.
It appears you two have something to resolve.
You're much too handsome for social ruin. I would be more than happy to finish your dance with you, if you need a partner.
Yep.
You cannot marry him. You hardly know him.
I know him well enough.
And I hear he's leaving. For 3 years.
I know that already, Colin.
Are they not all friends?
The oldest of friends, really. Ever since the Featheringtons moved in across the street.
Across the street from the Bridgerton house.
I said I would help you find a husband, but I cannot stand by in which you make a mistake.
The only mistake was me ever asking for your help in the first place.
Miss Featherington, why is it you sit at your drawing room window so often?
I...
All week I've watched you search for someone. I thought you might have had a falling out with Mr. Bridgerton.
Colin Bridgerton would never, ever have feelings for me. It is laughable to think as much. We are friends. Nothing more.
But would you like it to be more?
Right.
That is not even...
God damn it.
I did not ask if it was a possibility.
Right.
I asked if you would like it to be. Whatever it is you are searching for, I do hope you find it. Good evening.
I do not wish to speak with you.
Please. Let me in.
He did not propose. In fact, he rejected me because of you. An idea so preposterous, I do not know what to do besides laugh. Now, will you please let us ride home in silence and leave me alone?
I cannot. Because...
Say it. Say it, you prick.
But these past few weeks have been full of confounding feelings. Feelings like a total inability to stop thinking about you.
Do not say things you do not mean.
Right.
It is everything I have wanted to say to you for weeks.
Colin, we are friends, but I'd very much like to be more than friends. So much more.
Yeah, get some of that hair. It's good hair. It is good hair. Okay, calm down. You're gonna get caught. Stop.
Colin, we're at your house.
Could the carriage driver not keep on driving? You're coming with me?
What?
What?
Your family will see me.
For God's sake, Penelope Featherington, are you going to marry me or not?
That's the halfway point of the season. Okay. I mean... okay. Happy for you too. Happy. You know, you did a little, you know, rounding third. Nothing wrong with that. We're halfway through the season. Which means there's so much time for it to fall apart. That all came together quickly. And, like, I completely, I mean, I understand. Like, there was clearly something there for weeks between the two of them. At least between Colin, for Colin. It's been there much longer for Penelope, right? And that's lovely that Colin realized that he was attracted to her. Does he still see her as a great friend and an equal, for that matter? Right? Or is that, you know, gonna play out weird? Like, he's gonna, like, you know, the first fight they have, he's like, well, I'm sorry I did you the favor of being with you, kind of thing. Which, that could happen. Better fucking not happen. But it could happen. Like, he's been plowing his way through all of London for how long since he got back, right? Now, this is something real, right? This is something extremely real. And yes, you want to be super romantic and say, good, Penelope, do you want to marry me or not? That's a conversation you need to have. That's a night of sleep you need to have first. Because in the morning, make sure you feel the same way. You know what I mean? It's a big moment. And I get that he's kind of inspired by his mom, who did get to, you know, be with her best friend. And it worked out very well for them. Doesn't always. But that's what he wants. He wants that kind of thing that his mom got to have with his dad. And yeah, it could absolutely work out. We have 4 episodes to find out. And they don't come out till June. Mid-June. But like I was saying before, we will be doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for episodes 5, 6, 7, 8 when they come out. Yeah, that makes me so nervous because number one, Colin could change his mind. Right? Or be like, I got caught up in that moment. I'm really sorry. I'd rather plow through a bunch of useless skinny women. You know, he's a young man. Doesn't seem stupid, but he's a young man. But also, someone could have seen them, right? That's the bigger thing, I think, right now is, what about the driver of the cart? What about any passers-by, or just a window they went by, right? They seemed moderately hidden, but at the same time, you never know. And someone could just try to take them down. Also, what's Whistledown gonna say about it? Dear reader, I got finger blasted last night. Thank you guys for watching. Comments. Let me know what you thought of that one. I mean, yeah. As far as, you know, big moments and, you know, kind of a cliffhanger because of just how open it is of what could come from that moment. Yeah, it was pretty heavy. So, we'll be here for round 2, mid-June when it comes out. See what the hell. I might try to convince Siobhan to catch up, so then she can watch the back half with me. She is caught up on, she did watch through season 2. It's just a matter of catching her up on season 3. She's a teacher, so this time of year, it's chaos. We'll see. She might get to it. But yeah, for now, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you. We'll talk to you next time.